Hello guys. I got a couple of people asking me about studying overseas, asking continuous question. Sir, what do I need to do? Hello doc, what do I need to do? And most times I have about 100, 200, 500 people asking me the same question, and there's no how I'll be able to attend to everybody at the same time. It's not going to be convenient. It's not going to be very easy to do that. So I chose to do this because I haven't really had time to do live video for some times now. So I thought, oh, okay, why not just do this and educate people on what to do. So I'm just going to rush through this in the next 2-3 minutes. Check my previous live video. I know it's really long on some of the stuff I addressed in that video, but at the same time I want you to use this summary, this few lines, to understand what you need to do. The first thing, not in order like order of importance, but it's very important for you to look at country where you would like to study. Are you considering Canada? Are you considering US? Are you considering UK? Are you considering Australia? There must be a good reason why you're choosing these countries. It's your goal, your end goal is because you want to like stay back in that country. You want to settle in that country. So if you're going to settle there, you need to look at conditions that will be necessary after your PhD, if it's going to be convenient for you to stay back. I have friends who study in the UK, and because they couldn't get a job, and with a change in visa policy in the UK, such people had to go back to Nigeria. So if your goal is to stay back, look at the visa pros conditions, look at the conditions or opportunities after you complete your program. I know Canada affords students to stay back. I don't know much about US, but I know Australia, if you do masters for 2 years, you're actually entitled to post-study work visa for another 2 years. If you do PhD 4 years, you're also entitled to another 3 years, you're entitled to another 4 years to stay after your program. So even if you don't have permanent residence, even if you don't have a job offer, but that is a guarantee, at least as of today. That's a guarantee for visa condition in Australia. But if you finish your PhD and you meet the criteria for permanent residence, you can apply. I did the same thing as soon as I finished my PhD. I actually got my permanent residency just two months after my PhD, because I'd actually prepared, did my homework, and got all my documents ready. So all I needed to do was 6 months before my PhD. I started the processing, did my assessment, applied as soon as I submitted my thesis, and before you know it, 2 months after, I got my permanent residence. So you need to make these plans, check the country. Your end goal should matter as much as possible. Then 2, look at the university. Which university do you want to study in? Specific university, do they really have your course of study? I see a lot of people asking me, please send me scholarship, or please can you help me look for school? Nobody's going to help you look for school. Internet is a friend. With your mobile phone, you can sit there. I've explained, if you study physics in the University of Chemistry or Biology, or even psychology, and you want to do masters in that area, all you need to do is to check masters, masters of sciences, with specialization in scholarship or in psychology, or a master's program in psychology, Australia, master's program in psychology, Canada, master's program, in chemistry, in Belgium. So you speak specific keywords in your search engine. So at the end of the day, you probably get some schools with masters in psychology or PhD in certain area. If you can't go through all the stress, you need to go get an agent, because life is busy here. If I get a request from 1,000 followers, there's no way I'm going to apply to 1,000 followers, because I'm not an agency, so I have other work that I do. So the best bet to do, Google online. Internet is a friend, and just check for this information there, and I'm sure it's going to really, really help you by searching keywords. So for example, I explained this to someone recently, just put a PhD in IT and put a particular country, and when you check the university website and see if the university, if they have scholarship, if you're going to require scholarship for your study. If you don't have scholarship, check the financial support available. And if you don't have money and there's no scholarship, you can still push forward. But I don't know, PhD is not very easy to do here without scholarship. So don't bank on the fact that you're going to get some funding, or you're going to get a job and be able to do it. PhD is really demanding. It's very intensive. So by the time you're doing PhD, you may not really have time to work. And if you don't work, you can't pay your fee, and it can be very expensive. So, and I see a lot of people go through that stress here. So it's not easy at all. So have that at the back of your mind. check the university that is relevant for your studies. Then when you check the university that has a program, look for potential supervisors. Go to the university website and check that particular department. Look at professors, senior lecturers who do research in your area, and send them an email. Contact them first and ask if they could be your supervisor. When you're going to send the email, attach your CV, attach your proposal if you have any, attach, so that will provide an idea to the potential supervisor that you are ready and you actually know what you want to do. So do that. Send that to a potential supervisor, and if they're really interested in you, they're going to reply. And if they don't have that opportunity to supervise you, they'll probably link you up with another supervisor that will really help you. But don't just send generic email and just say, yeah, I want you to supervise me, without much information. Some supervisor won't respond. I get hundreds of such messages and no content, nothing. I don't know exactly where they're coming from. I don't really know them. I don't know that particular student. So send me an email that I should supervise you. What do you want to do? In what area of supervision? Provide more information. Send me your proposal. Send me your CV. That provides a good information. So don't forget that as much as possible. Contact your supervisor. Then, as I said, check for scholarship if there's scholarship in the school. If not, make your options as much as possible. Then apply. Apply. Now, most times, the student always gets stuck at the point of application. I've seen a lot of people, please, send me scholarship information. When I share those information and I check at the end of the day, most people don't apply. You need to apply for your PhD admission or to study outside the country. You don't expect someone else to do it for you. If you're really passionate about it, you will apply. So try as much as possible to follow some of these tips. I don't know if they're really helpful, because they're just everywhere, scattered everywhere. I just returned from work, so tired. But I just thought, because I got about 2-3 requests about that this particular question today, and I just felt, let me push it out there, since I don't have time for any live video. So hopefully in the next few weeks or thereabout, I will do live video on Facebook page. So if you don't follow me, if you're not one of my followers on Facebook page, try to like my page and follow me, because I've invited so many people to follow me, but they refuse to follow me. And so if I come up online, you may not know. So I post information most times on scholarship and so many things. Because you're not my followers, you may not see those information. And once you must also know, if you don't like my post, Facebook has algorithms. So the programming language is that if you don't engage on that page, most time when information are posted, you may not find it on your newsfeed. So engage. Just clicking like, it's not a big deal. Don't just read and disappear. Please like it. And at the end of the day, when I post stuff, you'll be notified, and I think you'll find it very useful. So take care of yourself, and God bless you. Bye.